Today we're here to remember a man. Some may not say a great man. Big fan of cookies. Big fan of cookies. But he was a man nonetheless. One of the biggest rap men in the music industry of all time. Yes, vegan cookies, in fact. And he had a very long and storied and celebrated career. His meat was glazed, absolutely glazed, by many an OV-ho, all of whom will be completely shattered. If you know any OV-hos in your life, send them your condolences. Check in on them. Buy them a Nintendo store gift card. But today we're here to give a bit of a musical eulogy to one of the greats. What one would say, a member of the Big Three, or what at one time was known as the Big Three, Aubrey Graham Drake, a.k.a. BBL Drizzy. Drake was, as many of you know, recently diagnosed with a terminal case of back-to-back-to-back. Kendrick Lamar hit the boy with a response, and then another response, and now yet another response. And right now, Drizzy is currently flatlining. Everybody's wondering what the hell is going on. What is going on? I was up until 2 a.m., 3 a.m. last night. I need sleep. I need to rest. Or I'm going to die. Please don't kill me, Kendrick. Okay. Kendrick has just released this new track titled Not Like Us. Right after writing and releasing a track that, frankly, I could not get out of my head last night. The sounds of him saying in unison with multi-track vocals, "You lied! You lied!" haunted my mind like the ghost of hip-hop's past, or hip-hop's future, whatever you want to say. And I imagine Drake must have been going through something similar. Not only because him and me are on a very similar Scorpio wavelength, but also because if Drake did get a restful night's sleep last night, one would think that he would have had more to offer today other than maybe an Instagram story post or a TMZ quote. But, you know, you can't really put up much of a performance in the studio when you're a sleepy little guy. So maybe after this, Drake's passing, he can finally rest. He finally can get the rest he needs. Let's give this track a listen. Let's give it a reaction, a good old college try. I have not listened to it yet. I have not pre-listened. I've absolutely avoided it for the past couple of hours. Has it even been out? Has it been out even 2 hours yet? I've avoided it. Okay. We're going to listen to it now. Let's see if it's hot. Let's see if it's not. I'm already seeing from the image of his estate with all of the sex offender pins photoshopped on top of it. We're going to be in for a rough one, a real rough one. For Drake, of course, not for me. Not for me. All right, so without any further ado, let's listen to Kendrick Lamar, Not Like Us. I don't need to tell you guys to sub. You're already doing it. But, you know, if you are new here, hit us with a follow so you know when I'm doing streams, either New Music Friday streams or Beef Watch 2024 track reactions immediately and as quickly as I can. All right, that's all I'm going to say. All right, here we go. Kendrick Lamar, Not Like Us. Ba-bam.
Psst, I see dead people.
Oh no! Not coming back again to Haley Joel. Not coming back again. Okay. That guy's getting more attention this year than he has in a long time.
Psst, I see dead people. Aye, mustard on the beat, ho, Debo, any rap nigga, he a freak though. Man down, call like Amber Lambs, tell him breathe, bro. Nail a nigga to the cross, he walk around like Tizo. What's up with these jabroni ass niggas trying to see Compton? The industry can hate me, fuck them all and they mama. How many options you really got? I mean, it's too many options. I'm finna pass on this body, I'm John Stockton. Beat your ass and hide the Bible if God watching. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that up to score with him. Walk him down whole time, I know he got some hoe in him. Pull on him, extort shit, bully the flow on him. Say Drake, I hear you like I'm young. You better not ever go to cell block 1. To any bitch that talk to him and they in love, just make sure you hide your little sister from him.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Tell me Chubb's the only one that get your hand-me-downs. And party at the party playing with his nose now. And Baka got a weird case, why is he around? Certified lover boys, certified pedophiles. Wah, wah.
Ah! No! Oh no! He said PDF file. He said Drake downloads PDF files. Oh my god. He said this man downloads PDF files. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh my god. Okay. All right. Ooh. And who, okay. This, before I go on, this is something that's been like a big point of discussion since the release of Meet the Grams. Like, who in Drake's circle is the mole? Is Kendrick really just like kind of guessing and just like kind of throwing whatever out there and going off of presumptions? Or is like somebody feeding him this information? Like, what the fuck is going on? Who is telling him this shit about like, oh, this guy's doing pills, this guy's doing coke, this guy's a sex offender? That, like, how does he know these details? Like, what? I'm running that line back.
Chubb's the only one that get your hand-me-downs. And party at the party playing with his nose now. And Baka got a weird case, why is he around? Certified lover boys, certified pedophiles. Wah, 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 wah. That fuck him up. Wah, 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 wah. I'ma do my stuff. Why you trolling like a bitch? Ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord and it's probably A minor.
Stop it! No! Oh no. Now Drake is never going to be able to use an A minor chord in one of his songs. He's never going to live that down. Like, people are just going to be, yo, is there a minor chord in this track? Drake's going to have to stick to majors, sevenths, diminished. Like, what the fuck? Like, he's going to make 40 scan through all the beats. Like, I want all the minor chords taken out. What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh my, he's limiting the man's music theory options. What the fuck?
That fuck him up. I'ma do my stuff. Why you trolling like a bitch? Ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord and it's probably A minor.
You know, another like stellar thing about these Kendrick disses so far is like there are so many, just like Humble, like standout, funny, quirky, almost like vocal stim like enunciations that just like stick with you, sometimes even harder than the bars themselves. Like Push a T. And now it's A minor. Like he's just getting, Kendrick is obviously, he hates Drake with a passion, but simultaneously he's having fun with it, and it's kind of making it hard not to like get invested in how charismatic it is performance wise.
They not like us. 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 You think the Bay gon' let you disrespect Pop, nigga? I think that Oakland show gon' be your last stop, nigga. They cold foul, I don't know why you still pretending. What is the owl? Bird niggas and bird bitches, go. The audience not dumb, shape the stories how you want. Hey Drake, they're not slow. Rabbit hole is still deep, I can go further, I promise. Ain't there some B-rest that's for bitchin'? You Malibu most wanted, ain't no love boy, you ball boy. Fresh Gatorade or something. Since 2009, I had this bitch jumping. You niggas will get a wedgie, be flipped over your boxes or over your foe. The other vaginal option, pussy.
Hold on a second. I gotta rewind there. No, he is sliding. He is absolutely sliding.
It's not dumb. Keep the stories how you want. Hey Drake, they're not slow. Rabbit hole is still deep. I can go further, I promise. Ain't there some B-rest that's for bitchin'? You Malibu most wanted. Ain't no love boy, you ball boy. Fresh Gatorade or something. Since 2009, I had this bitch jumping. You niggas will get a wedgie, be flipped over your boxes or over your foe. The other vaginal option, pussy. Nigga better straighten they posture. Got famous all up in contact. Might write this with a doctor. Tell a pop star quit hiding. Fuck a caption, won't action. No accident, I'm hands on. He fuck around, get polished. Fucked on Wayne Grow, he was in jail. That's conniving. Then get his face tatted like a bitch of pop.
Wait, hold on. He's talking about Wayne now? Did I miss that?
I'm hands on. He fuck around, get polished. Fucked on Wayne Grow, he was in jail. That's conniving.
Oh, his girl? What the fuck? The drama. The fucking, like, you know who it is? You know who's giving him all this fucking information? It's Nardwuar. It has to be Nardwuar. He has to be connecting behind the scenes with Nardwuar to get all this fucking information. Like, the only person on the planet that could be giving him every single one of these pieces of info, it has to be Nardwuar. Like, it can't be anyone else. Like, they have to be collaborating on this. What the fuck? Like, what?
Doctor, tell a pop star quit hiding. Fuck a caption, won't action. No accident, I'm hands on. He fuck around, get polished. Fucked on Wayne Grow, he was in jail. That's conniving. Then get his face tatted like a bitch apologizing. I'm glad D-Rose came home, y'all didn't deserve him neither. From Alondra down to Central, nigga better not speak on Serena. And your homeboy needs subpoena. That predator moving flocks. That name.
He's defending Serena now too. He's coming to bat for Serena.
From Alondra down to Central, nigga better not speak on Serena. And your homeboy needs subpoena. That predator moving flocks. That name gotta be registered and placed on neighborhood watch. I lean on you niggas like another line of walk. Yeah, it's all eyes on me and I'ma send it up the pot. Ay, put the roll label on me, I'ma get them dropped. Ay, sweet chin music and I won't pass the ox. Ay, how many stocks do I really have in stock? Ay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5. Ay, devil is a lie. Here's 69.
Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5? Yeah, this is insane. Because the thing is, like, like, Drake has to respond. Drake can't not. Well, I mean, look, Drake could give up. That's an option. Drake could throw in the towel. It's starting to look like that might need to happen because, like, Kendrick's probably going to run the same play again if Drake comes out with another track. Like, he's literally going to drop immediately after, and you know for a fucking fact that if Drake drops another thing right after that, he's going to drop another track. Like, this is insane. Like, this is something that I did not foresee happening. Merely because of the fact, and everybody knows, and this has been a big part of this discussion broadly, it's like Drake has the ghostwriters. Like, there's literally other people credited on Drake's fucking response to Kendrick push-ups when it made it to DSPs. So even with the ghostwriters, song-wise, content-wise, bar-wise, Kendrick is still outpacing them. Kendrick still has more to say. Even with all the writers, Kendrick is still saying more. And, you know, while I did think there were some pretty nasty bars that need to be responded to on Family Ties, like, Drake also spent a good deal of that track beefing with people who he shouldn't be focusing on at this point. Like, you've got this, you're worried about dudes who said things about you weeks ago. Meanwhile, this guy is like literally barking in your, he's not even barking. He's like chewing your fucking limbs off. And you're like, yeah, Rick Ross is so annoying, isn't he? Like, this man is literally eating you fucking alive. Family Matters. He's eating you fucking alive. And you're worried about Rick Ross. What is going on? Like, get on the fucking ball. You're in the rap beef of the century. Like, I feel bad because the thing is, like, I can feel Drake's fans' disappointment from here, and I know that none of them are even in chat. Like, I can just feel them like crying right now and coping and pissing their pants. Like, I want Drake to put up a bit better of a fight for their sake, you know? Like, like I think of poor Los right now. My mind goes to poor Los. You know, that man has been standing Drake nonstop with no breaks for years. And we're not calling Los right now. We're not getting mixed up with that. And DJ Academics, as dumb, as stupid of a dumb fuck he is, you know, he's been just unflinchingly devoted to Drake for so long. He deserves a little bit more of a fight from Drake. You know, he's got to be in his DMs. He's got to be on his line right now. Like, Drake, what are you doing? Fight back! Fight back! Like, what the fuck? This is Kendrick's going to be arrested after this. This is murder. This is first-degree murder.
God, ayy, freaky ass niggas need to stay their ass inside, ayy. Roll their ass up like a fresh pack of Zod, ayy. City is back up, it's a must, we outside, ayy. They not like us, they not like us, they not like us. They not like us, they not like us, they not like us. Once upon a time, all of us was in chains. Homie still double down, calling us some slaves. Atlanta was the mecca, building railroads and trains. Bear with me for a second, let me put y'all on game. The settlers was using town folk to make them richer. Fast forward 2024, you got the same agenda. You run to Atlanta.
Whoa, we're getting a fucking history lesson in the last leg of the track. Holy shit.
When you need a check balance, let me break it down for you. This the real nigga challenge. You caught Future when you didn't see the club. Ay, what? Little baby help you get your lingo up. What? 21 get your first street cred. Thug make you feel like you a slime in your head. Ay, what? Quavo said you can be from Northside. What? 2 Chainz say you good but he lied. You run to Atlanta when you need a few dollars. No, you not a colleague, you a fucking colonizer. The family matter and the truth for the matter. Here was God's plan to show y'all the liar.
The God's plan reference. No. Oh my God. Oh my God. Almost done.
He a fan, he a fan, he a fan. He a fan, he a fan, he a freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Hey, 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 run for your life. Hey, 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 run for your life. Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Hey, 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 run for your life. Hey, 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 run for your life. Let me hear you say OV ho. OV ho. Say OV ho. OV ho. Then step this way, step that way. Then step this way, step that way. Are you my friend? Are we locked in? Then step this way, step that way. Then step this way, step that way.
Okay. All right. Should I just talk about this now, or should we run it back one more time? Okay, everyone says run it back. Everyone says run it back. We're gonna run it back! Cerveza cristal. Cerveza cristal.
People.
Also, Mustard killed it on the fucking beat. Like, the synths are sick, the beat goes, the horn sample's awesome. I loved on social media seeing The Alchemist, showing the fact that he produced the fucking Meet the Grams beat. He's never getting a beat placement on a Drake project ever again. Ever again. That man, Drake is never rapping on another Alchemist beat. Obviously, I think he knew that, but yeah. This is definitely, lines are being drawn. Lines are being drawn really fucking hard. Lines are being drawn really, really hard. Bridges are being just fried. Absolutely decimated. And it seems like right now, like, there's just this really huge I don't give a fuck energy in the air. And you can cut it with a knife. All right, well, let's go.
Aye, mustard on the beat, ho, depot, any rap nigga, he a freak throw, man.
Oh wait, let me hit it with a like. There we go. Gave it a fat like.
Aye, mustard on the beat, ho, depot, any rap nigga, he a freak throw, man. Damn, call her Amber Lambs, tell him breathe, bro. Nail a nigga to the cross, he walk around like Tizo. What's up with these jabroni ass niggas trying to see Compton?
Also, good on Tizo for getting logged into the history of this.
The industry can hate me, fuck them all and they mama. How many options you really got? I mean, it's too many options. I'm finna pass on this body, I'm John Stockton. Beat your ass and hide the Bible if God watching. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that up to score with him. Walking down whole time, I know he got some hoe in him. Pull on him, extort shit, bully the flow on him. Say Drake, I hear you like I'm young. You better not ever go to cell block 1. To any bitch that talk to him and they in love, just make sure you hide your little sister from him. They tell me Chubb's the only one that get your hand-me-downs. And party at the party playing with his nose now. And Baka got a weird case, why is he around? Certified lover boys, certified pedophiles. Wop, 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 wop.
So now he's like, okay, so again, that succession of bars where he's talking about how Drake better not end up in that cell block. Because, I mean, people with those kinds of convictions don't tend to last very long in prison or do very well. But now he's getting more specific with the things he's alleging in terms of like certain people on Drake's team, which Twitter and Black Twitter as well, because we know Black Twitter is better than any private investigation firm out there. That is known. That is facts. That is factual. It could or would only be a matter of time for anybody to actually get out there and actually confirm that, if there is any kind of like, allegation or conviction on that front. Okay, let's continue.
Certified lover boys, certified pedophiles. Wop, 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 wop. That fuck 'em up. Wop, 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 wop. I'ma do my stuff. Why you trolling like a bitch? Ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord and it's probably A minor.
The horn break, man.
They not like us. 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 You think the Bay gon' let you disrespect Pop, nigga? I think that Oakland show gon' be your last stop, nigga. They cold foul, I don't know why you still pretending. What is the owl? Bird niggas and bird bitches, go. The audience not dumb, shape the stories how you want. Hey Drake, they're not slow. Rabbit hole is still deep, I can go further, I promise. Ain't that something? P-Rest, that's for bitchin'. You Malibu most wanted, ain't no law boy, you ball boy. Fresh Gatorade or something. Since 2009, I had this bitch jumping. You niggas will get a wedgie, be flipped over your boxes, or over your foe. The other vaginal option, pussy, nigga better straighten they posture. Got famous all up in contact, might write this with a doctor. Tell a pop star quit hiding, fuck a caption, won't action. No accident, I'm hands on, he fuck around, get polished. Fucked on Wayne Grow, he was in jail, that's conniving. Then get his face tatted like a bitch apologizing.
Does Drake have a tattoo of Wayne's face? I mean, if he does, there's probably a picture of it. I don't know. He has all sorts of tattoos of people's faces, and so, okay, interesting.
Glad D-Rose came home, y'all didn't deserve him neither. From Alondra down to Central, nigga better not speak on Serena. And your homeboy needs subpoena, that predator moving flocks. That name gotta be registered and placed on neighborhood watch. I lean on you niggas like another line of walk. Yeah, it's all eyes on me and I'ma send it up the pot. Ay, put the roll label on me, I'ma get them dropped. Ay, sweet chin music and I won't pass the ox. Ay, how many stocks do I really have in stock? Ay, 1, 2, Pack a Zod, ayy. City is back up, it's a must, we outside, ayy. They not like us, they not like us, they not like us. They not like us, they not like us, they not like us. Once upon a time, all of us was in chains. Homie still double down, calling us some slaves. Atlanta was the mecca, building railroads and trains. Bear with me for a second, let me put y'all on game. The settlers was using town folk to make them richer. Fast forward 2024, you got the same agenda. You run to Atlanta when you need a check balance. Let me break it down for you, this the real nigga challenge. You caught Future when you didn't see the club. Hey, what? Lil' baby help you get your lingo up. What? 21 get your first street cred. Thug make you feel like you a slime in your head. Hey, what? Quavo said you can be from Northside. What? 2 Chainz say you good but he lied. You run to Atlanta when you need a few dollars. No, you not a colleague, you a fucking colonizer. The family matter and the truth for the matter. Here was God's plan to show y'all the liar. He a fan, he a fan, he a fan.
You know, the thing about the effect, the effect of bars like that is that, especially when he's naming names, is that it cuts both ways. Because Kendrick calling Drake a colonizer in the way that he is, and somebody who's like kind of, you know, thriving off of borrowed swag from all the artists that he collaborates with. I mean, that's one thing. You know, it's another thing to mention all of the artists who are kind of like complicit in that. So next time he goes to collaborate with any of them, people are also going to be looking at them a certain way, not just looking at Drake a certain way, because I'm sure a lot of his fans don't really fucking care. However, there are a lot of people, you know, like 2 Chainz and like everybody else who we just mentioned, who actually do need and do thrive on approval in the hip hop community, whereas Drake obviously has way more pop crossover appeal. Like, it doesn't really, like, obviously Drake does what he can to, you know, appeal to a hip hop audience by collaborating with certain artists and, you know, hopping on certain sounds and, you know, engaging with certain trends. But now he's putting artists who may be willing to sort of like, you know, continue to help Drake do that. He's putting them in a precarious, you know, position as well, by framing them in a certain way. So next time Drake goes to do that, or another artist goes to help him, people are going to be looking at them a weird way. It's like, aren't you just kind of helping that guy hop on a sound or a vibe or whatever that he really has nothing to do with? He's just kind of acting and performing his way through this. It's not really a part of him. He's just kind of borrowing. Okay, wow.
He a fan, he a fan, he a freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Hey, 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 run for your life. Hey, 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 run for your life. Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Hey, 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 run for your life. Hey, 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 run for your life. Let me hear you say OV ho. OV ho. Say OV ho. OV ho. Then step this way, step that way. Then step this way, step that way. Are you my friend? Are we locked in? Then step this way, step that way. Then step this way, step that way.
Okay, wow. Kendrick really gave us, see, you know, here's kind of the thing that I was sort of worried about, you know, in the process of this beef, or, you know, I was kind of worried about Kendrick's ability to kind of sway the crowd, especially when it comes to tracks like Euphoria, because as good as they are, those songs, not to be fucking pretentious, but I mean, it's not the kind of track your average Drake fan is listening to, much less your average person that is not clued into hip hop to begin with. So all of those fast bars, the double entendres, it's a bit of a pearls before swine situation. It's a bit of a pearls before swine situation. If you don't know that Bible quote, look it up. You're throwing pearls before swine because you're putting stuff out there that is just going to go over most people's fucking heads because they're not clued in and they're not trying to be clued in. A track like this is devastating in a different way because it's fucking catchy. It makes the insults stick in your head because they're snappy. And, you know, that's part of what makes Back to Back such a great diss track. You know, it's not just a great dismantling of Meek Mill, but it's super fucking catchy and you could dance to it and you want to play it in the club. And there's like numerous bars that like stick in your head. And the progression of this beef has really been like seeing Kendrick in 4 different forms. And the guy contains multitudes. I'm not saying that he's limited to 4 different forms, but like off the bat, you had, you know, hype, direct, in your face, control verse, feature Kendrick. Then after that, eventually with Euphoria, you had fast spitting, super lyrical, shit's going over your head. You got to rewind it. You got to unfold it over and over and over like Section 80 Kendrick. Why is anybody talking about XQC? Is XQC doing something? Is XQC doing something right now? That guy's a fuckhead. You know, just put that on the record right now. Just so everybody sort of like, you know, knows that and is aware of that. Especially considering the kind of back and forth tussle I had with him earlier this year. That guy's a dumbass. He talks like fucking Terrence and Phillip. He's an idiot. Don't listen to him. Anyway, with Euphoria, you had fucking like Section 80 era Kendrick. You had Section 80 era Kendrick. And then following that with Meet the Grams, you had mega conceptual storytelling, abstract. I'm going to write a type of rap song that doesn't even like fucking exist yet. Like, when has there ever been a diss song where you dissed your opponent by writing mini letters to each member of their family? Like, Kendrick is just so fucking transcendental that he's just coming up with different song concepts and ideas just within popular music generally. You know, he's in his We Cry Together bag there. You know, he's just coming up with song ideas that like people just aren't fucking conceiving. And then with this, you just have fucking banger Kendrick. You have party Kendrick. You have I'm going to make a fucking humble type commercial anthem Kendrick. We're getting 4 different flavors of Kendrick. And he's coming at Drake in multiple different directions with multiple different flavors and types of tracks. And they're all stinging in vastly different ways. And I have a feeling that like as these tracks continue to go viral on the internet, they're going to appeal to different types of listeners. Like certain types of listeners are really going to be into Euphoria. Certain types of listeners are really going to be into like that. Certain types of listeners are going to be into this. And certain types of listeners are really going to be into Meet the Grams. And all of that coalesces into just so many people paying attention to this situation that I don't think would have been otherwise. So many people kind of convinced of the situation that would not have been otherwise, that would not have been otherwise. And honestly, like it just spells devastation for Drake. It just spells devastation for Drake. And with each time that he does one of these tracks, he's leaking like a little more information, getting a little more specific about the things that he's talking about and the things he's accusing Drake of. And I have no doubt in my mind that like given Kendrick's versatility and obviously up until this point, who the fuck knows, the army of producers who behind the scenes are probably lining the fuck up to be like, oh, I want to give you a beat. After this track and Meet the Grams and Euphoria, like fucking producers are stumbling over themselves to probably hand this man beats to murder this man on. Oh, no ID on Kendrick's line right now. Probably, yeah. And, you know, this also like goes back to the fact that like on Family Matters, you know, Drake kicked that track off, you know, with like, oh, you know, I'm going to shout out all these guys who are actually gangsters and actually bang, which like, I don't quite get what the angle with that was, because Kendrick doesn't claim to be a gangbanger. Like, obviously he has familiarity with it being from Compton. Like he understands the culture that world is sort of born out of. But he doesn't claim to be a gangbanger himself. So it's like how Drake or why Drake thought that was like an effective angle to hit Kendrick with at the top of the track. Now that I've had more time to sort of like digest it, I don't necessarily know. But I feel like Drake kind of bringing that up drove Kendrick to be like, well, I'm going to come up with a banger that you could basically do a crip walk to. Like, I'm going to embrace that sound and basically say, okay, well, you know, this is a vibe, this is a sound, this is an energy that actually represents the area that I'm from, which, you know, is something that you can't necessarily say is true of a lot of Drake's music. He's always hopping on sounds and vibes and so on and so forth that don't really have to do with him personally. You know, Kendrick is relating to sounds and aesthetics and instrumentals and musical geographical locales that make sense for him. And that is especially true of this track. Wow. This is pretty devastating. And again, given Kendrick's versatility and everything that he has in his arsenal, as far as people stumbling over themselves probably to make beats for him, and the wide variety of types of tracks that he is capable of making, if he is driven enough to do so in the studio, and he seems to be driven enough to do so by his seething hatred for Drake, he probably is not bluffing when he says, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5. Like locked and loaded. I have no doubt in my mind that at this point, this man could drop a whole album of Drake hate songs, and the vast majority of those tracks are probably going to fucking bang. They're certainly going to bang harder than another Drake story post. They're certainly going to bang harder than Drake being silent because he can't fucking get up the gusto to make a proper response. And I just like how consistent Kendrick is with the music, and he's so no bullshit about it. And the visuals are simple, but they're hard hitting. While I did like the Family Matters music video, he didn't necessarily need to go out of his way to throw a van in a trash compactor. I saw somebody say on Twitter that Drake could have used that van for all of his kids, which is absolutely true. It's sort of a shame that the van got destroyed in that way. Quick shout out to campusbailfunds.com. There are a lot of innocent kids who are protesting for a great cause, getting harassed, beaten, and arrested by absolute disgusting pigs of police officers. And if you could throw any money their way to make sure that they get out of prison because they don't deserve to be in there, that would be great. That would be amazing. You see the URL scrolling over there. Again, it's campusbailfunds.com. Support the efforts of those on college campuses trying to get their institutions to divest from a genocidal terror state. Thank you. All right, moving on from there. I'm really not sure what else to add outside of this. I'm sure there's probably some references and some layers to the track that went over my head, on the first couple of listens, but the track is hard. The track is hard as hell, and it's catchy as hell. And I feel like that's really kind of the most important thing about it. Kendrick's goal, regardless of wordplay, was for this track to be catchy. And it's catchy on multiple levels, from the refrains, from the chorus, to the horn breaks, to the various quirked up lyrical bits, to, those punchlines where he really, obviously, really wanted those fucking punchlines to hit, the A minor line, so on and so forth. This is deadly. This is deadly. He is not letting up. And look, again, I'll give Drake credit where it's due, and it's never going to make a difference, no matter how many times I sort of say, he's made some formidable responses so far. His fans are going to be like, you hate Drake. No, this man hates fucking Drake. I don't ever want to be called a Drake hater again. This man is a Drake hater. This is the ultimate Drake hater. If somebody isn't showing this level of hatred to Drake, they're not a Drake hater. They're probably a Drake criticizer. They might be Drake skeptic. Maybe they're Drake neutral. But this is Drake hate. This is Drake hate on a level that we've never seen before. Never, ever in any of our lifetimes have we seen Drake hate on this level. This is Drake hate. And again, I'll say I thought Push-Ups had some funny bars on it. Drake did well on that track, considering he had multiple people to respond to. Family Matters had some devastating bits in it. I thought the 3 sections were a little bloated. He was responding to too many people, and it could have been more hard-hitting, more focused, more punchy, but it had its moments for sure. But those tracks are not on this level, and he's also not working at this consistency, even with the ghostwriters, himself, 40, and whoever else the fuck he has that may be out somewhere in the world trying to dig up dirt. He's not working at this speed. This is not his pace. Kendrick is somehow, I'm blown away by it. He's somehow outpacing the guy.